What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling! And here!
Wrestling?
Why?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. Why? Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why not? Why not?
It's fake.
Fake? What the hell are you talking about? Fake? It's not fake.
Fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Okay, wrestling.
Hello, folks. Welcome to this week's WWE Raw Recap show. This is the Raw after Mania, and it took place at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Of course, this is, like I said, this is the Raw after Mania, so therefore we got a couple call-ups to talk about. So let's get right to it. Raw started off with Obafemi. He came out to the crowd. Pretty much soaked in the crowd, cheering his name and and chanting his name. Really, that's about it. Then kept it short and sweet. He said, "The ruler has arrived." Then dropped the mic. I think that's all needs to be said there. And in my opinion, yes, he has arrived, and it looks like the sky's the limit for what Michael Cole said is the next big thing. I've said it myself. I think this is a future attraction. Probably going to be one of those guys don't even need the world title or one of the world titles, but he'll have his reigns as world champion as well. But basically, like I said, future attraction like Undertaker, Brock, all these other guys. So let's see what future holds out for this big guy. First match of the night, it is Io Sky and Rhea Ripley taking on the Kabuki Warriors. Bunch of chaos broke out. Kabuki Warriors had Rhea down for a 2 count. Io broke it up, and then she got her stuff in. Kairi Sane would try to throw Io to the ropes, but she just switched gears, called an audible, and performed a suicide dive on Asuka, taking her out. Then Rhea delivered the Riptide to Sane. 1, 2, 3. Or excuse me, hit Sane with a Riptide, tagged Io Sky in. Io Sky hit over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Your winners for possibly the last time for a while is Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Of course, everybody knows Rhea won the WWE Women's Championship, which is a SmackDown exclusive championship. So she'll be going to SmackDown. Io stays on Raw. They did another little tearful goodbye backstage later on. Next up, we had the Punkster. He came out. Crowd still pretty appreciative of him, and he got a pretty good ovation. He said despite, losing at Mania, he still says he is the best in the world, brother. Cody Rhodes would come out. Oops. Punk suggests Rhodes' guilt came from defeating a close friend rather than from failure itself. In a exchange, Punk kept looking at the championship that Cody wrote, the undisputed WWE championship. Kept eyeing on it, saying that, hey, I'm going to keep in shape. No telling what kind of challenges might come along. And as Punk stepped out of the ring and onto the floor, Cody got on a bike, said, hey, just say when, buddy. Well, he didn't say buddy, but he said just say when. Crowd popped for that one. So probably looking at a possible build-up for a year for CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Possibly. We should see. One of the call-ups made his main roster debut. That would be Ethan Page, he took on Javon Evans. The action was split out to the ringside. Rusev appeared, confronted Evans, but Evans was able uh, to defend himself, get away from him. When Evans returned to the ring, Page took advantage out of it, hit the twisted grand for the win. The night wasn't over for Javon Evans yet, as Rusev would enter the ring, put a whooping on poor Javon Evans. Penta came down, but unfortunately, Penta will get a whooping too from Rusev. Rusev put him in acolyte and let them lay in there and just drape the IC championship over his shoulder. So future championship match, probably I'm not sure it's going to be this next week. Haven't quite heard. Could be at Backlash. Yes, so Backlash is the next pay-per-view, which they're building up to. Going to take a quick commercial break. Here's a word from my sponsor. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. If you made it this far in the video, you're having fun. You folks know what to do. Everybody says this, so let's go through the whole routine. If you enjoy it, click on that like button. Also, leave me a comment. Give me your opinions on anything I talk about tonight. Ask questions, or just drop a friendly hello. That's always cool as well. Also, if you enjoy listening to a fan, just like you folks at home, talk about the sport of professional wrestling, be a champ, click on that subscribe button. Now, back to our program. All right. So, yes, Liv Morgan is your new WWE Women's World Champion. She did defeat Stephanie VanEur at WrestleMania. She said this is her division. This is her show. This is her Women's World Championship. Sol Ruca making her main roster debut. Cut the celebration short. Ruca entered the ring and initially took a respectful tone, apologized for interrupting, and telling Morgan that she viewed her as an inspiration. She also called Morgan the top woman in the division. And of course, Ruca said, hey, when Morgan ordered her to leave, Ruca responded that she is not here there to start a fight, but would not back down from one. Adam Pearce came out and said, hey, let's make this official. You go at it right now. So Morgan would counter a top rope attack with a code breaker for a 2 count. Moments later, she attempted the Oblivion, but Ruca reversed it into the Soul Snatcher. Of course, Morgan was able to roll out to the ring. Ruca then launched herself over the ropes, basically a handspring moonsault from the ring to the floor, taking out Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. But before she can get back to the ring, Zarya suddenly appeared and blindsided Ruca while the referee was distracted. Morgan would take advantage of this and hit the Oblivion for a pinfall victory. Zarya and Sol Ruca do have a match this evening on NXT. It's supposed to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. So I believe that's probably Sol Ruca's final NXT match for moving up to the main roster. Next up we had the Vision coming out. Paul Heyman did the introductions, had a few things to say. Breaker would then come out, making his Raw return. Breaker said his favorite part of WrestleMania was watching Rollins come close to defeating Gunther, only for him to ruin it. Breaker issued a direct warning to Rollins, said that he would attack him every chance he gets moving forward. Just when he said that, here comes Seth Rollins. Of course, it's music here. Everybody's looking at the entrance, but Rollins snuck in behind, hit Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Breaker with a chair. But the numbers game would catch up with Seth Rollins as Austin Theory and Logan Paul would put a whooping on him until the Street Profits came in and made the save. They went at it with Austin Theory and Logan Paul, chasing them up and down the aisle, all over the building to the crowd. Um, oops. After that, Seth and Braun Breaker would brawl a little bit, but Breaker would regain control and nailed him with a spear. Then stood Rollins up, displaying his dominance. Breaker followed by ripping Rollins' shirt off before delivering a second spear and left him laying. And your final match of the night, it was Finn Balor versus JD McDonough. Uh, Finn Balor's like, yeah, I was not too surprised about Dominic, but was really surprised by his good friend JD McDonough. McDonough would attempt a moonsault, but Balor got his knees up, blocked the move. Balor quickly capitalized, dropping McDonough, connecting with the coup de grace for the pinfall victory. But after that, here comes Dominic attacking Finn Balor, but Finn Balor regained control. Was going for the coup de grace before JD McDonough would slide Dominic out of the ring, saving him from another coup de grace. And the final segment of the night, it is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. He admitted that he missed the Usos' full trust and admiration and said he also missed doing business alongside them. He argued that when the family is divided, they are weak, but when united, they are unstoppable. Turned his attention to Jey Uso, referencing his rise as main event Jey Uso and the popularity of the Yeet movement. However, Reigns claimed that outside distractions and opportunists had been able to reach Jey only because the family had been separated. Reigns reminded everyone that together he and the Usos controlled the WWE for 4 years. Then he made a direct request asking Jimmy and Jey to stand with him as the blood, not as servants. Jey Uso answered first, saying Roman Reigns will always be their tribal chief. Both Jimmy and Jey then saluted Reigns, appearing a signal of respect and possible renewed alliance. That's when Jacob Fatu would enter the ring. Roman asked him, say, hey, are you here to acknowledge me, or are you eyeing my world title belt? Jacob Fatu said, hey, I want it all. I want, I don't want to be tribal chief. I just want everything you got. The shoe deal, the house, nice schools to send my children to. I need that title to do that with. So he's basically challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. So he's going at Backlash. He challenged him and showed him that Jacob Fatu is all gas, no brakes. Roman Reigns followed up saying, look, he would give him until next week to decide if he's truly ready to actually face Roman Reigns. Does he really think he's truly ready for the responsibility being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? And that's pretty much how they ended the night. Pretty decent Raw after Mania. Not complaining. Like I said, they like to start building up new storylines, and they got another premium live event coming up called Backlash. So this is probably one of the matches. Maybe Penta and Russo might be another one. Who knows? But we should see. Other than that, this does it for this week's Raw recap. Hope you folks enjoyed it. Until next time, you folks have a good one. Take it easy.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.